Hello, hello. I'm gonna let y'all sit there just for a couple of seconds because I forgot to charge my phone up tonight before we came on and went live. So my phone is not charged. So I gotta move around a little bit to get some things situated so I can stay on the charger until we get right so I can make it stationary and sit up. How y'all doing tonight? How are you guys doing? Ooh, Lord, I need a Q-tip. Whew. And make your eyes roll back in the back of your head. I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds and let people come in, and then we'll get to finding out what's going on today. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Thank you for the two people that is in here and the two people that hit the like button. I really appreciate y'all for that. But how y'all day going today? How is everybody's day going today? Um, my day has been pretty good today. Um, it's just a regular old smegular day because I'm trying to sit back and chill out and everything. Get some rest in before it's time for me to head home. Um, but I've had a really good day. How about y'all day? I see I ain't got nobody ain't saying nothing to me yet. But that's all right. Y'all know how I get down. I just come on here every day and make sure I'm staying in the rhythm of what it is that I supposed to be doing. Get back on get back on with the program or whatever. But not really the program. Um Listen, what I really had on my mind today. Yeah, hey, girl face. Absolutely. Be you. I actually right before I came on here, I went in on one of my videos, one of my old shorts showed up in my face. And it was talking about the time it was on the time when my sisters, my two sisters and my brother, um, I was kind of like in a battle with him about my sisters and brothers. And I was just going back and looking at that and just saying, I can see there's a difference in me from then as to who I am right now. Um it just was different for me. But anyways, in that video, in that short, it was about he hadn't he hadn't seen my sisters and brothers but maybe twice in maybe like a 9 to 10 year span. And then he wanted to come and challenge me about taking them to another state with his wife and him. The same wife that him and my mama was taking turns. She have one baby. My mama have one baby. His wife have a baby. Then my mama have another baby. Then his wife have another baby. Then my mama had, it was just like a back and forth thing. And then you ain't been to see my kids. Well, they consider my kids now, but you haven't been to see my sisters and brothers in all this time. And now you think you just come along. And it wasn't like it didn't start out like um it didn't start out like it was a big argument or whatever. It was like the same night she passed away, like he showed up into town that night. And when he showed up, he just pulled up and said, well, I want to move the kids with me 4 hours away. And everything in me just said, don't trust this. I ain't gonna say it. I don't know if YouTube gonna flag me, but y'all know what I want to say. Don't trust him. So in the beginning, and like I told y'all, whatever situation I come up in, I always show up. I always show up with peace. Um, and so when he said it, being that I just lost my mama that morning, my mom passed away like 2 o'clock in the morning. Here we is at nighttime. It's probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock at nighttime. He pulling up talking about he want to take the kids. He want to take the kids back to Georgia with him or whatever. And I just like, basically, I just looked at him and said, no, I want to keep my brothers and sisters. And then I don't remember what he said after then because just everything was running through my mind. It's like I done lost my mama. And mind you, my sisters and brothers, we always live. Either I was living in the house with them or I lived across the street from them or whatever. But anyways, it ended up basically he didn't care like how I felt about it, knowing he hadn't seen him. And I don't think it was really him. Well, I don't trust him either, cause I done told y'all some stories about him too. I don't trust him, and I damn sure didn't trust his wife. Period. I know she is also the wife that I also told y'all the story about. My mama and her was at a doctor's appointment together because they was pregnant at the same time together, and how they got into it in the doctor's office, and I was with my mama at that doctor's appointment. So it was like it was just things that had been happening over the years that as a little kid, even from a little kid, I already know that this lady did not see it for my mama's kids or whatever. And then that's just and just thinking about this, and I don't even know why I'm talking to y'all about it. So maybe this story is for somebody. But whatever their battles was, because I was a little kid when they was going through they things or whatever. But that was one we talked about, like picking up other people's burden, carrying other people's burdens and stuff like that. Of course, after my mom passed away, then I picked up all of her burdens and I start to tote them and take on all of the stuff that I should have never had to fight before, because I didn't participate in no relationship with this married man and have no kids with him, no nothing. And the next thing I know, um, they trying to file all kinds of charges and stuff with me and try to get me in trouble in different ways and just try to make my life pure D hell, then was threatening me and all kinds of stuff like that right there. But y'all know how that, you know how that go right there. As long as you doing the right thing that you supposed to do, gotta make your enemies your footstool, and you just step all on their head and get to the next level that you're going to. You know, everything that they tried, it didn't never work, or whatever. But from my understanding, everything, all of my suspicions, suspicions that I had then turned out they were all right. But one thing that I do know is that the battle was not mine, and it was so heavy, and me going through all of this different stuff. But I also told y'all there's been a lot of things that come up in my life, be people, they put their own self in situations, and then me coming along trying to help them, I end up always being the one getting jacked up for other people's decisions because I'm trying to help them or whatever. And I just feel like, you know how people make that statement to my, I know my mama rolling over in her grave if you let and then you got family members saying, "No, don't let." And mind you, they all older than I am, a lot older than I am. So you got all of telling me, don't let them kids go with that man. Don't let them kids go with that man. And ain't now one of them gonna put nothing in to help you out of no none of that stuff like that. So, but anyways, it was like, and also his wife developed. I guess she had this thing is like, if I couldn't pay your mama back for being with my man and having kids by my man, then I'm gonna make you pay. And if I can't make you pay, then I'm gonna make the kids pay. You know, it was just like that. Another fight that so I guess what I'm saying to somebody tonight, whoever is in here, be careful of the battles that you pick up that belong to somebody else. Whether it's your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your sister, or whatever. Don't pick those battles up and then put them on your back, and while they get to stand back and watch, you get used and abused and ain't helping you, but they don't encourage you to take on this battle. Be I'm pretty sure your battles that you have on your own is good enough. Now, if somebody asks me, do I regret doing what I did? Absolutely not. And it's been so many times and opportunities that if y'all just knew about all of them, and I guess I'm back at this place right here because maybe that'll be one of the things that I start back talking about because I did a lot of story times and stuff on this situation right here. But at a certain point, I got to I paused on it, and I definitely know that it had got back to them and everything because it was going around to the whole church and everything. People in the church and stuff was asking questions about it through other family members. And mind you, it's not nowhere near me. This is happening in Georgia and stuff. So, but um, just be careful about people's burdens and stuff that you picking up that is not yours. You know, because I didn't have anything to do with the relationship that they was having. Um, but it was like, the torch was passed to me. So I ended up toting some stuff that was not for me. But anyways, I think I went through it just fine, and then I came out on top because he ended up getting messed up where he tried to lie to the people and tell the people that the kids was living with him and stuff, and they found out that they weren't living with him because I hadn't put him on child support or no none of that stuff. But since he lied, and then the people found out that the kids was actually living with me for almost 2 years when he had done claimed that they was living with him to get his stuff off child support, and they ended up calling me. Um, which made them I took those kids moved with me from day one since I've been taking care of them ever since the day that my mom passed away. I was there at the house with them. So the judge went all the way back to the day that my mama passed away and made him pay child support. And his wife thought he was scot free and wasn't gonna be on no child support. So she ended up claiming her husband on her taxes. So when she claimed her husband on her taxes, he owed me back child support in upwards of almost $3,000. So They took her income tax and gave it to me. So long as you upright and walking in the right way, doing the things that you're supposed to do, you will always come out on top. Now, I think that's what I was supposed to come on and say to you all tonight, because every night ain't gonna be no long conversations or no nothing. I don't mind stopping and talking to somebody or whatever, but I feel like that's what I was supposed to come on and say to somebody tonight. And then I feel like that was just it. I just couldn't believe that I saw that video. That video was made like almost 2 years ago, I believe. But anyways, I ran into it right before I came on here tonight. And like I always tell y'all before I come on here, the first thing I'm always like, God, what will you have me to do today, and what should I speak on? And here it is. Wow. So after that, I would say to you all this is Life with Tashana over here, where life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. And I always we are also called the high class gardeners, and that just means that we make sure we're growing something at all times of the year. And as we grow those things, we grow along in real life with those things. The high class parts just mean we don't mess around with no snakes, no bugs, no worms, and definitely no frogs. um, and there's people in real life that show up in those forms. Don't mess with them either. So I just want to say to y'all, tonight was a very quick live, and I'll catch y'all the next time if the Lord's will. Y'all have a blessed night. See y'all next time.